Hey, what's going on out there, my friends in the Fox Cities? Brett Bolzenthal with eXp Realty, and I'm coming back at you once again with another market report. Now, what do you know? It's the first one of the new year. One of my favorite lines as we look at the market we just came through for 2018 goes back to Zig Ziglar. Sometimes it's better to spend a little bit more than you planned instead of a little less than you should. And for buyers out there, if you want a good house, you're going to pay a little bit more for the quality and the value. I've created this market report to give both buyer and seller an unfair advantage out there in the marketplace. So as we go into 2019, you're going to be a little bit more prepared. Now, first thing, I got to give props to Barry Wood over there at Nicolay National Bank, who reminded us that this is January, this is our slowest time of the year, and it's going to be freaking cold out there. After all, we are in Wisconsin, right? This is a great time of the year to sell. We can't say that enough, and the reason being is because the competition is going to be lower, meaning that the people that buy this time of year are more serious about making a solid offer on your house. And you're less likely to have to go through all the hoop jumping of multiple showings in order to get those offers at this point. The other thing to consider is there's less things to do to get your house ready for showing, and that is you don't have to cut the lawn, you don't have to trim the trees, and you don't need to put in the mulch to give yourself all the curb appeal. You do need to clean the driveway and make sure the house is clean. So with that, let's dive into the statistics right now and look at where we just wrapped up from the year. Okay, let's look at the month of December and how we finished up 2018, shall we? December finished up with a total of 314 sales in the Fox Cities. And out of those 314 sales, they averaged 81 days on the market. When we look at the month before, the month of November actually finished up with 459 sales. So the numbers are down month to month. And that is somewhat normal, maybe a little bit bigger drop than we typically see from month to month. And we're going to talk about more of that as we go on based on a news article that just came out from CNBC. In the meantime, as we look at our average list price versus our average sales price, and we see that the average list price for the month of December was $203,000. Following that up with the average sales price, which was a whopping $196,000. Now that was $7,000 below the list price on average. Okay, the highest sales price for the month of December was actually listed about $2 million, and it ended up selling for $1.5. Congratulations to the buyer, and an outstanding $500,000 off the list price. As we look at the market changes year over year, now we do a review where we look at for a total sales for the Fox Cities, there were 516 homes sold in 2018. Compare that with 4,990 homes that sold in 2017 in the Fox Cities. As I mentioned, CNBC put out a report here just recently that said there has been an unusual large drop of about 6.4% of existing monthly sales in December, not seen since the year 2000. They question if demand is actually weakening. Well, I can tell you, based on the sales statistics we're seeing over here and how fast things are still selling in the Fox Cities, I don't quite think we got that memo. So 874 was the total properties that actually expired throughout the entire year of 2018. Now, a lot of those properties, when they expire, typically they do come on the market again or they relist with the previous agent. But there was a total of 874 that did expire throughout the year. As of today, we actually have 719 residential homes for sale in the Fox Cities. So that's a lot of homes. Compare it to, though, all the different communities in the Outagamie, Calumet, and Winnebago areas. So now the new year's upon us, we're looking into the direction of where we're trending. The rates are still doing quite well. Buyer demand in the Fox Cities has still been quite high. We're still seeing a lot of properties that are gone in days and still in some cases hours. We're finding out that a lot of the open houses are still generating a lot of traffic out there, but it is definitely a great time to sell. Yes, you have to deal with the snow. You don't have to do all the stuff with the curb appeal once again because we're dealing with snow right now. So this is a good time to sell, less competition, but there definitely means there's going to be more buyers out there looking for your home. And for buyers out there, you can actually find some of the better deals this time of year from some of the sellers that did try the marketplace and probably put the prices a little bit higher than they actually should. And you're finding that some of those properties have now substantially dropped in price. So some of your best values are just coming available now. And properties that weren't in your price range have now fallen into your price range. So if you're looking to make a move to Green Bay or the Fox Cities, looking to sell or buy, I'm your guy. If you got any questions or you'd like a more in-depth market report on your house, not just a CMA, give me a call or DM me, and I'd be more than happy to get together with you and send that out. My number and information is below, and you can also click on the link to get your free home valuation report instantly. Once again, Brett Bolzenthal with eXp Realty and soldbybrett.com, and thank you so much for tuning in.